Alright, second series in this match. Team not from this planet won the first best of 3. They're gonna spawn up there. This time it's a Night Elf and Orc combo with Cash and Foggy. And down there we got Spoki and dArk, so Human Orc. Human Orc against Night Elf Orc. And again, we're back on the consortium. And the format changed for playoffs actually. So for semifinals, finals and third place match, it was actually a full veto format. There was no forced starting map like there was in the groups. So Keeper for Foggy. We got Farseer for Cash, who's going to be playing standard, no Torrent Shift and Headhunter. Spoki is playing Archmage. And dArk is playing Farseer as well. So a lot of super standard here, no massing style whatsoever. From anybody looks like, except I guess Foggy is very likely to go double rack Suns. Unless he wants to do something slightly different, that's not impossible. Do they expand though? Perfect militia scout here to see where the opponents are, and I mean, like, you see this, you know already that it's pretty much a keeper and hunts every single time. But he wants to double check, so he's gonna stick around and probably get entangled for it.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's the one. Damn, their blue is so flashy. It's almost like hurting my eyes.
A town is under siege.
Wait, they just moved across the map. This is so weird. I think they wanted to maybe pressure Wisps. Yeah. But then Cash immediately came here, and Foggy actually made another Moonwell a little bit more remote. And I mean, with having a keeper already there, yeah, they can just go for like units and clean up house. Where's the Wisps though? Counter surround from Team Macro Musketeers, very well done actually. They force a Moonwell to be used on that Farseer. He does have some healing. Footman found
Player's forces are under attack.
a Moonwell on the other side. Oof, that was close. What is going on? This is a crazy siege. They got a surround on the grunt actually. Wow. Another footman is gonna fall, but Keeper's out of mana now. HUD is gone, by the way. Oh my god, that's because I restarted the game. Okay, so I need to restart it again after this.
Town is under siege.
I just can't win, guys. It's either the sound's missing or that other thing. Yeah, so I guess we'll not have it this game. We're gonna have to do it old school, guys. Old school technology, you know? And just pay attention to things ourselves. So Spoki with the blacksmith starting rifle production. He's gonna bring militia and they're gonna creep a shop together here, because the camps on this map are actually pretty tough. Foggy's staying outside of the range of the barracks as to not get detected. I think he's waiting for you need to come out of the barracks maybe. But he might go check down there. Bring some wisps. If I would see this, I'd freak out here. I think this is some sort of AP push, but I don't think it is.
A player's forces are under attack.
Catches a peasant. What the? Is he trapped? I was like, where is this keeper running into a surround? Wisps coming in. He actually has a salve active as well. They get a wolf for a level 2 on the keeper. That would have been a good detonate if you got both of these. And then Torrent Chieftain actually behind this from Cash. Archmage gonna get chased away. They might be able to force a TP. Yeah. And then we got Mount Tanking on this side from Spoki. dArk is going for Shadow Hunter second. And he's just going 1-1-1. Are they actually attacking at this barracks? What the hell? What a weird siege. It's actually, they have so much army that it's taking a lot of damage. It's so weird to attack a barracks at this stage because it has so much hit points and then it can be repaired, like you're never really supposed to kill it. I think they were just doing it as a way to say you need to fight us now because we're confident we can win a fight. So they force a big TP, there is some healing. He actually TP'd just right there. Mount King is gonna come in. Lands a Stormbolt on one of those hunts. Farseer is surviving for now. Yeah, another salve actually being used. And Team Not from this planet is actually not doing very well right now. They got pushed back. 36 and 37 supply against... Oh sorry, I was looking at the wrong number. 39 and 37 against 37 and 36. So still equal numbers. But if I look at his armies and I see like a Shadow second and MK second, I would give the edge to Macro Musketeers. Especially when... It just feels like it's the timing where hunts feel like they're really bad. As the armies keep on growing, especially with piercing damage from those rifles. You see... He's solo. Would they actually try to go for it? Big Hex landing. Oh my god, can he get out? He's gonna... Oh, he didn't transfer the TP, just TP'd. What the... Maybe he was worried he would get hexed on the Farseer and lose it. Foggy gets one more hunt caught. And then behind is, like, if you're the Night Elf, this is depressing because you've lost everything and then you know that you have to make units that are not gonna do much in the fight against rifles. And now is really the timing where if you're a Macro Musketeers, you can just creep a bunch. Get this Shadow leveled a little bit, get some more Archmage levels. I wonder actually if you might go Aura second on level 3. +1 attack. And Spirit Walker Adept training on the way now as well for dArk. Ooh, they catch the Archmage. He doesn't have TP. He's gonna use the Scroll of the Beast and they're gonna trade one hero for one. It's kinda awkward. But Shadowhunter still left over. We got the Mount King in the middle of everything. He found Vampiric Aura and also has a belt. TC coming in. He's only level 1. Keeper comes back in, but he's only level 2 himself. Farseer was also almost surrounded in the middle of everything, but those speed scroll on out of there. This is a super chaotic fight here. Neither team really hesitated. They just saw one another and they were like, well, let's fight, whatever. Keeper, oh my god. Well, yeah, that's the surrounds. Cash really doesn't have much left. 31 supply. He's remaking Farseer. Foggy's on 22 supply, so Foggy has literally has this hero, that's it. And in this game there will be Dispel. We're getting Priest, we're getting Walkers. And that's gonna be it for game 1. Looks like Cash and Foggy drop map number 1. And let's go straight into game 2, guys. 1 second, need to update the score. Don't tell me I got that bug. Oh no! Actually, I need to restart the game and then the thing. Okay. Let's do that. I almost forgot, guys. Almost. Actually, I can update the graphic in the meantime. Shout out to Stoka for updating that as quickly as he does. Well, I can see hero levels. Yeah, because the thing stopped working because I restarted the game, because I didn't have sound, because nothing freaking works on this goddamn game. Okay, let me post the updated thing. It's better too for the people that watch the VOD, because then they can get confirmation they're watching in the right order. Yeah, there it is. So that was the 2-0. And then I need to restart the War 3 Observer. There it is. So it should be good now. Hopefully like the sound stops crapping out completely, because that's the worst. Okay, we're headed to Rift Valley. Is there any way to play Warcraft 3 without Reforged? Well, if you have your old CD key, you can play Warcraft 3 Classic. Yes. You can play with the Warcraft 3 Classic graphics, but you have to do it on Battle.net through the launcher. Okay, so game number 2. Actually, did I mess up the score? No, I didn't. So game number 2. We got Team Macro Musketeers up there. It's Spoki playing human, dArk playing orc. And their opponents down there are Cash playing as the orc and Foggy as the night elf. Not very successful last game with the mass huntress style. I think night elf is very tricky to make work in those 2-on-2s, because you're kind of pigeonholed into like playing mass hunts, and then it just stops being effective pretty quickly. But before that, you're supposed to be dominant with the entangle. But good players, they really manage any damage that a keeper can achieve super well, because they play very safe against it. But Spoki's playing Mountain King first here, perhaps inspired by Hawk previously. Cash with the Torrent Shift and Headhunter this time, so gonna be playing differently. I don't know what the plan is exactly in terms of what timings we're gonna win it. I think that regardless, you need to stay adaptable, but by default, like, does either team plan on just leveling to level 3? Like, I guess for both Spoki and dArk, because they're human and orc, this guy is not supposed to creep. This guy is just supposed to harass and slow them down. Mercenary camp up first. I don't even know which one that is. Like in terms of what mercenaries you can buy here. I guess we'll see. He hasn't bought any, so I'm assuming it might not be Lord Aaron. Yeah, the keeper almost walked in. He's like, oops, nope. Nope, hell no, I'm out, I'm out.
A player's forces are under attack.
I kinda like what he's doing here. Opening with a grunt to creep a little bit easier in the start, and then after that, headhunters. This is mana. And this is health. So we can actually heal that grunt with that I guess the plan might just be to mass for a little bit, creep a bunch, and then secure the middle, and then see. Whoever can get the middle is very nice here, even though it's not as significant as, let's say, like Lost Temple, where you get like 2 big consumable. On this map, they balanced it a bit more, and then you get 1 big and 1 small consumable. It's more about the experience, and also making sure that it's clean, so that if you attack, you can actually send back a bunch of units to heal them at the fountain. And Spoki and dArk are actually gonna start that way earlier. Cash and Foggy have no interest. I mean, they're only starting to get hunts. Yeah, this is sick because they're gonna get so much XP. And there is not much that team not from this planet actually can do about this either. So they might just leave them to do it, but then if you get attacked shortly after, it's still trouble. It's so weird to see mount tanking first into tech on one base. So much of the time, if you'd see a mount tanking first, it'd be for like a fast expo or something.
Players' forces are under attack.
Foggy being annoying, killing one of those peasants. Gonna get one more. He has Ultra Vision, so he sees him coming. dArk very close to level 3. He's gonna be able to get that just now. And Foggy's just kind of running around, like knowing that Cash is on the other side leveling himself right now. He sent him some hunts. +1 attack on the way for dArk, who's stacking, whereas Cash is taking tier 1. They might just do a timing. They might just get 50 and 50 and then attack. Who would you attack? I guess this guy maybe? Lightning shields. Well, okay, just left it for Foggy. Mana still. Oh my god, this MK is gonna be fat. This MK is gonna have so many claps. It's gonna be ridiculous. This is the dream items here. Especially because he's already in the mana fountain, so he can get back to full before actually he actually starts fighting. dArk creeps on the other side in the meantime. Spoki is getting caught. He's gonna be forced to TP maybe? Yeah. Oh! Why is he not... He missed the stomp? What? They're trying to go for a surround. No! Wait, what? I think they didn't want to risk getting clapped if they surrounded him, so they went for a footman instead. But that could have maybe forced the TP anyway. Keeper getting targeted! Stomp lands, he's gonna get clapped as well, and he's gonna go... Not down. Yeah, he does. Wisps coming in as well. Spoki's mount tanking is about to completely demolish everything. Actually, that missed this too. I need to have a bunch of footmen defend here to help out. TC of dArk at the front needs to be careful. Everyone's out of mana here. But whichever team wins this and forces the opponent back and claim the mana fountain and replenish very, very easily. Yeah, and looks like Team Macron Musketeers is going to be able to do that. Not having a keeper, and they don't even have any Night Elf units. These escaped, actually, that's important. I guess that's the one map where like you're actually going to be able to somewhat heal hunts. So they take the center. Lol. Blood Mage about to come out. They actually... He didn't have shop yet. Spoki literally only made Footman, then went to tier 2 for Blood Mage. Was really worried about attacks from hunts and hit and run, so he made a tower. I wonder how boring these games feel for some of the Night Elves. Like, you just like... You just feel useless. You make keeper hunts, you're just sitting around, like, watching your teammate creep. It's not even a support, like you're literally like staying behind creeps, not even trying to deny anything, buying wards for your teammate. Like, Now, Mountain King level 4. That's even scarier. Especially with the Blood Mage to help with the mana. They're ready to fight. I think both teams are just gonna embrace the fight here. Then the Stormbolt. It's clap time, baby. What? That missed everything. Oh, that didn't miss everything. Wait, how did he have lightning shields? Oh, they both have it as an item. Wisps coming in. They're gonna clear out a lot of this mana, but there's still the Blood Mage taking the mana away. Oh, this Blood Mage is so important. He takes some of the really important mana away from Cash and then he gives it right back to his team. Another big storm planning. A Tangle. It's only a Tangle level 1, so if you use it on heroes, it's really not gonna last very long or do much damage, really. It looks like Team Macro Musketeers might have too much here. Invuln, there is also a TP available. Cash is trying to just run out of there. Foggy basically has no army left. So 41 supply, 32 against 48 and 29. It's a pretty small map, I guess, with like not a ton of camps, so it makes sense that they would just kind of like amass like this and then clash non-stop. Yeah, sure. Sure, Kodo. That's really gonna happen.
A player's forces are under
Yo, Krav. What? What? Excuse me? What? That's such a sick item as well to have on a TC because you can dodge so much of the shot. Foggy sees that, he's like, alright, well, I just found a $20 bill on the street. Of course I picked it up. He could have given it on the TC, to the TC though. Greater healing. dArk with 50 supply. We got Spoki with 33. Still just kinda getting mass footmen with upgrades. We've got Foggy on 39 and 43 for Cash. Guys, I wanna play some MK first in 2-on-2. I think on the correct maps it can make sense. I'm tired of that Archmage first BS. TC level 5 for dArk. Lands a giant stomp. Oh my god, he stuns so much. Stomp, clap. Counter stomp. There's still some entangles available. The Mountain King's taking a ton of damage. He has double invuln. He tried to give one to his teammate, but he has a full inventory. Give him the potion! Give him the potion! Blood Mage picks it up. And they're just chasing with whatever spells they have left over here. Ooh, actually Siphon. Well, there was no mana, so... Looks like Team Macro Musketeer is doing well. This Footman just lasted a very long time, and then the Berserkers cleaned up behind his Cash with the delay tier 3. He's trying to come in with a TC. Nice dodge with the Mountain King. Landed counter Stormbolt. Altar falls. Everywhere Foggy goes, he finds items. That's hilarious. Like, oh shit, I'm out. Ooh, a big hex. They're gonna let us stop. That might be a snipe. Oh my god. Wait, how did he already have... Dude, if you hex, stomp level 3 and then hex again, the hero is perma disabled. This is ridiculous. So now, Team Not From This Planet actually holds because they killed the TC, and they're gonna chase them back. What the hell? I mean, they should be careful because this Mountain King is gonna turn around and absolutely bitch slap these heroes. Uses the invuln on time. Mana was being taken away. He has double scroll as well. 5.5 TC for Cash. But Foggy pretty much has no army. 30 supply. 30 and 40 against 50 and 35. That's 70 against 85. So 15 supply differential. But that big guy here is still missing. So I like the choice. It's almost tempting here to fight. But yeah, you need to. It's better to wait TC, especially for the aura. +3 attack on the way as well now. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, the footman in position. They're both doing a decent amount of scouting. I mean, actually, no, it's just Team Macro Musketeers on the other side. Okay, engagement on this side. Mountain King gets level 5 at the start of the fight. They were trying to hit before the TC's back. A big stomp is gonna land, but it's gonna get siphoned immediately after, I'm sure. And now, Blood Mage gets level 3. He gets hexed to prevent the next siphon. Mountain King has a lot of mana. Skipper kind of scares me. Clap. Oh my god. The damage. He has invuln. He's gonna use that. That Blood Mage is broken. Like, he's doing way too much. He's taking like so much important mana away and then giving it right back to his team. And like from the safety of the back of the army, basically. Okay, that guy needs to spam heals, but it's just heals level 1. They're going in. Footmen at the front. TC. Oh my god, the damage! What the? Some giant clap landing. TC is so low. It feels like they have to fight, but they're just losing the fight. They probably should be tipping out. Shadowhunter got melted in 1 bolt, and that's gonna be a 2-0 for dArk and Spoki in the second series.